what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Thank God for that. It is a beautiful day in the world. Orange Walk, Sugar City. I want to say thank God for another day and I want to welcome you to your Wednesday. We had Wednesday, right, Sam? Tuesday. Tuesday? Today Tuesday or Wednesday? Today Wednesday, Sam? You sure? All right. All day. All right.
I'll
Good.
too.
Wednesday edition of the Sugar City Morning Show. It is a pleasure without no measure to be here with you. My name is Dylan Jones. Allow me to introduce to you co-host Uncle Sam. What's happening, brother?
Morning, Dylan. Morning, Orange Rock. TV viewers, real listeners. Good morning to you guys out there.
Yeah, we want to say it's a beautiful day again. We thank God. Remember to help your fallen brother and sister along the way. Do a good deed. It's Christmas time, especially around this time where we talk about caring and sharing. That's what we try to practice every time we do such thing. All right, so I want to say to all our viewers out there, you can reach us on all cable providers or most cable providers across the country. We have our folks in Punta Gorda, Placencia, Mango Creek, Stan Creek South, Cayo North, all over the country, Belmopan, San Ignacio,
Sokots, yeah. Santa
Benke,
Familia, Tea Kettle.
Tea Kettle. Yeah, we got Tea Kettle residents lucky with you. And Corozal, Libertad. Morning, Miss Kellyman. Trust that everything is all right with you in Libertad. And may God bless you and your family to have a wonderful Christmas. And to the folks there in San Joaquin, Corozal District, hey, nuestros amigos en
Certainly.
La Rivera, Albaca Botes there.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yes, man,
Yeah, listen to
Cocoyol.
this, Cocoyol.
Miss María en
How
Cocoyol.
are you guys doing today?
Yeah, todo bien con ustedes, Carlos Suave, Abotes, Cocoyol. Big up on yourself. We have a really informative show for you today. So, you know, today is the 16th, Sam. I kind of lost. I wake up. 17th.
17th, Dylan.
Today is the 17th. And like how somebody say, all day up until 12 midnight. You know. We winding down this Christmas season. We're winding down, and then we also want to tell you that it's Christmas and we need to inform you about safety tips and what to look for. I don't think a lot of people are in Jog leave their residence on Christmas season, but we never know what's your plans. So we want to we will inform you today about how to, especially with the lights. And so we have people from the fire department
That will be
with
here
us.
now. Yeah.
All right, so
Quite informative.
talk about the weather. It's a cool weather, cool outside, but it's sweating, yeah.
Tell the man open the window.
You know, Sam. Talk about the weather. I want to bring this weather report to you, and this is for Wednesday today, Wednesday the 17th of December. As of 5 a.m. this morning, it said the general situation, cool and relatively dry conditions persist. The 24-hour forecast, sunny weather today and partly cloudy and cool tonight. Showers will remain isolated. The winds will be blowing northeast at 5 to 15 knots. The sea state light chop to choppy. Through Friday morning, partly cloudy skies with isolated showers. That's a further weather outlook. And the temperatures on the highs today. On the highs, it says today is the coast, 28 degrees Celsius, 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Inland, 29 degrees Celsius, 84 degrees Fahrenheit. In the hills, 22 degrees Celsius, 72 degrees Fahrenheit. And the lows for tonight on the coast, 19 degrees Celsius, 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Inland, 17 degrees Celsius, 63 degrees Fahrenheit. In the hills, 16 degrees Celsius and 61 degrees Fahrenheit. The high tides will be at 6:24 a.m. and a low at 12:14 p.m. And for tomorrow, Thursday, there will be a high tide at 6:12 p.m. and a low at 1:36 a.m. The sun rises at 6:16 a.m. The moon will set at 1:56 p.m. today. And for tomorrow, the sun will set at 5:22 p.m. and the moon will rise at 2:53 a.m. That's tomorrow, Thursday. And this morning, well, I hopefully it's snow.
We're
But,
dead.
but
No man, no hope that.
somebody,
We're house not ready.
somebody put up on the thing on Facebook where make I laugh.
Say it.
They say it's a phenomenon. Phenomenon, he said, for the first time in history. It's snowing in Sunny Stadium. But he said that I think they fix the road and the dust, right? You know, it dry. So when the dust raise up, it look like a rocky road day in the US, you know, with snow. I just had to laugh. Very creative, but tricky. It look real, but it's not snow. I want to say that weather report was brought to you the kind courtesy of Drummond, Vegas and Sons, Vegas Imports, Albion's Bus Line, Youth Connection Band, and the Hungerman Barbecue and Energy Purified Water. That's the weather report. So we're really going on yesterday. How are you doing yesterday, son?
Well, after I left from here, I'm going to give me my Duffy. I'm fairly well.
How is Duffy doing?
You okay?
I have to invite Duffy. In fact, we don't have to invite him.
He knows. There's an open invitation for him, no?
Yeah, but sometimes people get caught up and people get busy, you know. Somebody asking me, do you know when number play last night, son?
By this time, but Prince Rahim, I tell you right now.
You know, we get the Bolina right now, then they ask me when number play last night. I'm told that it is, I don't like say it,
Don't say it so.
rating, so you get 4 or 5 number before you get the correct one. I don't want somebody run down the China man and holler, why, I got my hammer when I reach it. Wrong number. 24 is the winning number. We just confirmed that from our cameraman, Mr. Morris Kokom, at 24 players.
So if I know that, you can collect him.
24 played last night, so
If you
if
won,
you win, congratulations.
if not,
If you lost, try again and thanks for choosing. The man said thanks for choosing Digicel. Alright. Not forget to still go get dollar phone. You got $5 phone, right, Sam?
not yet, boy.
I will wait for dollar for your phone, Sam.
Step jump into gas directly.
Then when Danik ask them, telling them about the next number on get Bex. They're gonna break for the real number now.
No, I don't get Bex.
Huh?
I don't got time for get Bex.
You don't got time to get Bex.
You
You're alright, you're alright.
Good, I'm okay.
You're alright.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, everything blessed.
Are you okay?
Alright, we're going to take a commercial break and we will be back with more on the Sugar City Morning Show. Good morning.
It's not Christmas in Orange Walk if you don't make it to the People's Store for all the grand Christmas promotions and giveaways just for you. From December 1st to December 23rd, People's Store gives you the Christmas gift that gives you back over and over again. So your Christmas can be merrier and brighter with your favorite Sandcast items. By shopping with us, you can win one of 3 prizes every day. Win a $20, $30, or $50 gift certificate. Remember, this happens every day from the 1st December to 23rd December. And for the 12 days of Christmas, starting from Saturday, December 13th, straight through Wednesday, December 24th. Take advantage of super discounts and promotions on your favorite Sandcast items. Get as much as 30% off, giving you another chance to get more value for your money. Then, are you ready for this? On December 24, 2014, the Grand Raffle with the grand prize. 1 refrigerator fully stocked with craft items. That's right, take home the refrigerator and the craft items to celebrate the most wonderful of Christmases 2014. And you can win this with the purchase of $20 or more in items. Imagine you spend $20 or more and you get tickets to participate in the raffle on 24th December to win the refrigerator stocked with craft items. So, to make your Christmas brighter, visit us and make sure you check out what we have in stock for this season. Electrical appliances, household items including home decor, window curtains and comforter sets, toys, Christmas greeting cards, Christmas chocolates, candies and biscuits, wines, picnic spiral and leg hams, and of course, turkeys. The People Store wants to make your Orangeoa Christmas merrier and brighter. Shop at the People Store. Get the best quality products and win, win, win. Season's greetings from the management and staff of the People Store, where shopping is always a pleasure.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
General notice: relocation of Baja Orange Walk office. The public is hereby advised that effective Monday, 8 December 2014, the Belize Agricultural Health Authority Baja Orange Walk office on Arthur Street will be temporarily relocated to number 11 Bethius Lane, Orange Walk Town. This temporary relocation is due to current refurbishment of the building. We apologize for any inconveniences caused. At the same time, Baja takes the opportunity to wish all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
At Zetro, your time is precious. This is why we created the Zetro prepaid card. Have your paycheck loaded directly to your card and access cash from any Heritage Bank or Credit Union ATM. No need for a bank account. Tell your loved ones to send money to your prepaid card with Zetro Western Union. And with Zetro's mobile bill pay, you can pay your bills and top up your phone from anywhere you like. No lines, no hassle. Get a chance to win $4,000 for every transaction done at Zetro. Simply set up your account at Zetro main office or visit our website at zetro.bz and leave some time for the fun stuff. Zetro International. Join date January 9, 2015.
Let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bop.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you our first guest for this morning. We want to welcome Mr. Miguel Medina. He is the officer in charge of the Orangeoa Fire Department. Good morning, Mr. Medina,
Good morning.
and welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show.
Thank you very much.
We know that we're in Christmas season, Sam, and,
Yeah.
and we asked Mr. Medina to please come on the show because we could never go wrong with some good advice, especially where the safety of within the confines of your home, your family is concerned. Mr. Medina brought some brochure with him today, but most important, he wants to talk to us about fire safety tips. But before that, I want to tell the community of Orangeoa, Mr. Medina is here in Orangeoa, temporary, I must say.
Oh no, I've been assigned for being in charge of the
Orangeoa
Fire Station.
Mr. Medina is from Benke.
Originally from Benkia.
So when you see Mr. Medina, please give him a warm Sugar City welcome. Let him feel at home. We are very good to have people from outside our town feel welcome, because
Thank you.
especially with the role, I want to take the opportunity to welcome you to Orangeoa. I didn't even know there was a change in guard, no? But we know now, and feel free to extend all our cooperation here at the TV station and Universal Radio, which is right around the corner from the fire station.
Yeah, that's right.
If you need any assistance, please don't be afraid to knock on our doors. So, Mr. Medina, talk to us. What can people do to prevent simple mishaps that can lead into great losses for this Christmas?
Well, first of all, I'd like to give you thank you for the warm welcome you are giving me here.
Welcome.
Because outside is quite chilly, right? And I've been here for 4 years already in Orange working. I know more or less the tone and meet a lot of Orange people also, right? Very nice people to work with. But first of all, I would like to mention that today is an official day of launching this brochure here. And the main topic is light up your neighborhood with Christmas cheer. Do not blaze it up with fire, right? And yes, you have a. And then this brochure here contains very important information concerning this season, which is Christmas. We all know that during this season here, cooking get intensified. We would like to put Christmas light, you know, Christmas trees, and all of these things are very hazardous and are very easy to catch fire, especially those Christmas tree made. There are some materials that are very flammable.
Right.
Right?
Very.
And then we have some Christmas lights also that are, we normally go to shops and buy the cheapest one. And we don't know that those are the ones that the more dangerous, the more easy to catch fire also, right?
Kind of get warm.
It get warm. Sometimes we put them up, we forget to turn them off before we go to bed and we leave them there. Sometimes we don't even wake up. So by the time we want to wake up, the smoke already kill us there, right? But this brochure contains information concerning, like for example, the Christmas decoration. You say keep artificial trees away from heat source, right? We don't put like Christmas trees close to the kitchen area or a candle or something like that because
Curtains.
curtains or something like that, right? They say be sure to check indoor and outdoor lights each year for frayed wires. We have Christmas lights that we put every year. We continue putting them every year. Sometimes the wire just get loose inside. Some of them have like a little box, and the wire which from inside get loose, and we don't even notice it.
Yeah.
We go and we left it there. And eventually that wire make contact with the negative or positive, and fire start right there.
So what about the makeshift electrical extensions? What advice do you have for people when it comes to that makeshift electrical
That's a very good question. That's why I brought
extensions, you know?
extension here. 3 different types of extension, right? 3 different types of extension. Because these are the mostly one of the cause of the fire, especially of this season here.
Yeah.
We have this extension here, which is one of the most recommendable one, right?
Very
Have a
sustainable.
good resistance of heat.
Right.
Then we have this type here. As you can see, the wire is very thick.
Yeah.
Inside
These
outside.
extensions tend to get hot.
They tend to get hot depending on how you
load it.
right? And then we have this one here. This one here that is homemade. We call it homemade, right? As you can see how it is made.
Yeah, they are really makeshift ones.
Right?
Homemade.
Normally, like, we don't want to go to the shop and spend only extra change.
So
what
make it
we are doing,
yourself.
we are just join 2 wires and put one connection, and
I think you're gonna clear.
that's it. We can clear, but
That's
we don't
not
know
too
that.
safe.
That is, we're not supposed to use none at all. At no time, we're supposed to do something like this.
All right,
you
so-
can see this wire is peel off already, right there.
Right. So not here out there, no use nothing like
Please
this.
not do no kind of extension like this, and not use nothing like that.
Get-
Even this extension here, as you can see, is damaged already, right?
Yeah.
So we're not supposed to use these things here. And don't leave extension like this on the outside. Like for example, like right now the weather is
Due to the weather, right?
cool and the fog and stuff like that. It get wet up and the water starts to go inside, right? But this is the most recommendable one.
Yeah, that's a heavy duty
We
extension.
recommend this extension here to everybody, especially for this season here, right?
Okay, good. I believe they have
Okay.
seen the extensions.
And because of the fact that the homemade extension, a lot of people do that, but I guess because most of us are not electricians. So
Yeah.
So we try the one thing.
try to do your own thing, you know. So it says here in the brochure, liquefied petroleum gas or no account should a naked flame or other source of ignition be used to detect a leak. That's some people like myself used to like when you put on a gas tank, you just light on the match out.
Lighter, yeah.
Yeah,
See,
true.
because if gas come out, you'll see fire, right? That is very dangerous.
Yes.
Normally, what we recommend is like you take a little amount of water with soap,
Yep, it's soap.
mix
Put
it
around.
there, and then with the same foam that it creates, you just put it there. We'll see if gas is coming out. You'll see the little bubbles,
Bubbles.
right? That means gas is coming out. So we need to take care of that.
Correct.
Yeah, then say Store cylinders in a dry location free of moisture or dampness. Cylinders should not be carried by the valve or drop. It should be handled with care. That's when you're moving your gas tank.
Yes.
Cylinders meaning the gas tank, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, yes,
you
no.
know,
Normally, in this situation here, what we recommend, we have a lot of houses here countrywide. We like to keep these cylinders here inside the home, right? Because we are afraid that the thieves come by and take it away. What creates a problem here is that because if we have a gas leak inside the house and we go out for the whole day, this gas is accumulating inside the house, right? And then eventually when you come in the evening and you turn on your switch,
Yeah.
an explosion happens right there. Because the gas is leaking out, we don't notice that it's leaking because it's leaking in a small amount, but
Right.
eventually accumulate inside, right? So that's why we
Yeah.
recommend that you keep your cylinders outside,
It full the house.
full the house. And then we normally use, like for example, the rubber hose. We recommend that you use the copper.
Yeah,
the
because
copper
they-
one,
they right bite the rubber hose sometimes.
Right by the rubber hose, the weather, the sun, the rain, everything accumulate by itself. Eventually crack up and start to
Get
leak
crispy,
again,
yes,
right?
that's
So
true.
we recommend to have the copper and
Much
cubic
better.
one,
Yeah. Safer for
It's
you.
more safer.
what we're doing, we're going through this brochure, brush it quick up because
Yeah.
it's very important. It's the launching of a beautiful, informative brochure. It's a Christmas time meaning increasing baking, sorry. It's a check to be sure that your stove is in good condition for prolonged cooking and baking. Wipe away any grease from the top of the stove and inside of the oven after cooking.
Right.
Why is it important to wipe away the grease?
Because this grease here is what get light up first.
It's flammable.
It's flammable. When it get hot, we have some heat close to it, and then if we not clean this grease start to accumulate, and it create a fire right there, right? When it comes in the oven, we have this problem every time. Every time this is a big problem that people sometimes turn on the oven, put fire on it, and they close it for make it get hot. But we don't realize that the oven off by itself. So what we do, the gas is still coming out, right? We just open the door and we go with the match, and boom, an explosion happened right there. So normally we put the oven on, we put fire on it, we come back, we check it that it's on. If it's not on, close your tank, close the valve for the oven, open the door, make the gas come out first,
you wait a while.
right? Then you open the valve again. Before you open the valve, you light up the fire or the match or the lighter. You light up, then you open the valve, and then you go put it on. Normally we open the valve first, and then we strike the match or the lighter, right? That normally is very dangerous also.
That's true.
Okay. They say keep flammables like napkins, plastic cloths, dried clothes, dry flowers, etc. away from lighted candles and cooking appliances. Well, I guess because anything dry catch easy, right?
It's more easier to catch fire.
Scotch match before turning on.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Right?
So a lot of people like do that,
Yeah.
like myself. Turn on the gas and then you
And
light
you
the
light it
stove.
up, right?
Dangerous, you
Yes,
can blow
of
back
course.
in your face.
Blow back, yes.
Go first.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah, well, most of it do that.
Boop, and then you smell chicharron.
We need to stop to that.
That's how they say when you hear bun, mama, you hear me, you smell like
Charon,
chicharron.
no?
Because you bun.
Normally for we here, now for we hand here, burn up, right? Because when you see that big flame,
Instantly shrink it,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Quick.
right
it's very
away.
explosive.
So
have,
you-
it say have someone stay up with you when you're baking or cooking at night so you not fall asleep.
This is a
That's
very
good.
important one
Yeah.
here.
Because most of the time you drop asleep, especially.
Yeah, because normally, like for example, you have a hard working day, the day, right? And then when you reach home, you want to bake up your cake, bake up the ham or whatsoever. And you say, well, I don't want to work tomorrow morning, so I want to
Yeah.
do it for
One
one
time.
time. And you're tired, your body tired, right? And you put up the bake and then you go to watch the TV and you fall asleep. You end up the TV end up watching you.
Yeah, the
Right?
TV watch it with you. It said turn off stove or gas supply if cooking oil catches fire in a pot or frying pan. It is safe. If it is safe, cover the pot with pot cover and damp towel and leave it to cool. Do not allow towel to dry.
What it says here is that, for example, if your pot catch fire, right? Normally, what people do, look for a bucket of water and throw it on it. But when you do that, you're doing the wrong thing because what you're doing, you're spreading more the fire,
Spread the
right?
fire, yes.
While cooking pot is very easy to out the fire, just cover it or
trap
get
it.
a damp cloth and cover it. So because fire needs oxygen to survive, it's just like any human being, right? If we stop breathing, we're dead. So just
Yeah.
like fire, fire needs oxygen to survive also.
It's small height, no?
Yeah.
This brochure here is very informative. How will the people of Orange get their hands on this?
Because today is our official day of launching it, we will be around on the town and villages, surrounding villages.
Okay.
We will be delivering house to house this brochures there. We'll make sure that every house get one of these because the information that is here is very important, especially on this season. And we want that everybody have a safe Christmas, right?
Okay. It has also here a section on Christmas candles. Always place candles in a safe environment. Meaning safe, what would you call a safe environment? Because the candle can't do no damage if you don't light.
That's right. But then this is talking about a light candle, right? It's talking about candle that is light up. When you say safe environment, it's like, for example, you won't put a candle close to where you have a storeroom where you have gasoline and stuff like that, right? Because it's a very explosive area. If you light up a candle, you will have to put it in a surface that is not wood neither. Either a piece of glass or
So
something.
you should say like never.
Never
okay.
place it. It's right there also.
Yeah, correct. Okay, you say never place it a lit candle near a curtain, under a bed,
Or on a bed.
on a bed. Yeah, that
Yeah,
is-
because when you're sleeping, you're turning around, you throw the matches or whatever on top of it. Or the-
problem you look for.
Yeah.
You look for stay homeless or dead. You say always place candle in a stand or in a metal or glass container. General safety tips. General safety say no smoking in bed or chair. You may fall asleep.
And then the cigarette will drop. And right there, fire start also, right?
Never leave children at home. This is very important.
Yeah.
Never leave children at home alone. They may be tempted to experiment with fire. There are a Belize city.
That what happened last time?
They
Yeah.
had a house fire, and one of the neighbor who lost something in the fire lost her home. She said that the kids didn't like play with fire. So when you have children like that, what are measures you would say that parents should take when they have a child that fire just excites them? They can't leave break, they want to light something.
Well, what our recommendations are is that we have to teach our kids, our children, that fire is not a toy, right? Especially if we have lighters or matches in our home. We have to teach our children that if they find something like that, make them hand it to their parents. Not play with that because you could get hurt. We have to show the kids that fire burns, could destroy our homes, could leave us homeless, right? So we have to teach all of these same things to our kids that if you find something like this, give it to your parents, give it to me. I'm your mother, only I supposed to use these things. Because like it says, they like to experiment, and I tell you, I guarantee like 50% of fire countrywide in Belize are caused by children.
Yeah,
Oh.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It says keep matches, lighters, pipes, cigarettes well out of reach of children. Obviously, that is
Yeah.
the best way to go, no? Teach your children to give matches or lighters to adults if found. That, yes, is very
That's
important because, that ends it for the tips, no?
Yeah.
The tips and this.
Then
is-
apart from these brochures, we normally during the year we also launch different brochures, right? For example, this brochure here states liquid petroleum gas safety tips, right? It says remember to make fire safety a part of your everyday life. This brochure here contains a lot of information concerning how to maintain your butane cylinder, how to test it if you have a leak or something like that, right? Then you have another one here, another brochure here says basic home safety, fire prevention. A lot of tips how to prevent fire in our homes, right? And then you have here about the candle, which that's why this Christmas brochure brings a little bit of everything we have here, right? And
Yeah,
it says-
everything combined in a one.
Fire safety candle. Then here, this one here is for the dry season for wildfires. This is another big problem here in Orange Walk.
Yeah, that is.
During the dry season, people just start to light up fire like crazy, and then the fire get out of control. They go to their homes and stuff like that, right? Then we have a brochure here which is fire safety for smoking. Smoking is not worth it, right? And all of these brochures are available to everybody in the fire station if you are interested in one.
What's your take as the man in charge on we know it's Christmas season and we hear a lot of quetes, palomita the bus, and even at Christmas time and New Year's.
Yeah.
One time when I was small, fireworks, I mean only September 21st. No fireworks are in a people's yard. But what kind of advice would you give on that? I believe it is dangerous, but it brings excitement.
It is dangerous being aside. Recently, last weekend, we have a fire right there at BSI staff. Kids are popping up firecrackers, and one of these kids probably throw one of the firecrackers and jump right in a small palapa that is right there.
Oh my.
Luckily, it was just the small palapa that caught fire, right?
Okay, hold that thought. We will take a
Okay.
commercial break, and then we will come back and you can expand a little bit more about that firecrackers and what should we do when it comes to want to enjoy this sort of entertainment. Let's take a commercial break.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Vote, we have vote. Vote, we have vote, we have vote. Ah. Vote, we have vote. Vote, we have vote, we have vote. In the UDP. It's all about Orange Walk and his people. For Mayor, Mrs. Yvette Lou Torres. Vote, we have vote, we have vote. In the UDP. For councillors, Luigi Gomez, Chantel Casemiro, Roberto Hoare, Perla Pasos, Yahaira Vega, and Aldo Vasquez. The UDP 7.
Buster. They see you and know you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Free Sundays, free Sundays. Digicel postpaid customers enjoy free Sundays and holidays. No need to sign up. Talk and text to Digicel and BTL numbers. Set up for it for a long bench for the whole day.
You know your baby is happy when wearing baby pampers. Baby pampers in all sizes. Baby pampers make your baby happy. Available at German Vega and Sons.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show, and we on our last little segment here with the fire chief. But we were talking about the firecrackers. So, what advice would you give? I mean, first, I'd like to say, well, it is by law that you should have license to bust their thing, no? But you know, people just do it have to do.
Yeah.
So it's like if I telling you don't drink, cause it's not good for you, but I can't take it up for you if you don't want it.
Yeah.
No? So what would you say to people who like bust firecrackers and ready for don't got the fireworks, light up for the Christmas?
Well, normally what we recommend is that if you will be bursting firecrackers, you burst it in our open area, like in a field or something like that. And the good part right now is that the towns have developed that there is not much thatch houses, because that was more of the dangerous part of it, right? And the most part of it right now, the most dangerous on it right now is the kids. Kids are bursting these firecrackers and they are not concerned on safetyness. Normally, they have some firecrackers that have the weed like to light it up, and it's too sharp that by the time they want to throw it away, it busts in their hand, right? That is very dangerous. It could hurt them. It could blind you whatsoever. So we normally recommend the parents, not if you have your kids, please make sure you are supervising them, right?
What would you? It's not safe to have a child with that none at all.
Yes.
Some people would left a child with a lighter, and then you know, Sam, you reach to and see whereby if that palomita on the bus, they peel it open.
Boy, light.
Forget the spark.
Forget the spark out there, yeah. Forget the
powder.
The powder out of it.
So then they play more fire, more fire. I would say it is not safe to leave a child with nothing that can catch fire. But would you agree with me? You go say I'm crazy or tell me I'm wrong. I understand, but I think if you are having any control, the lead light a fire, the leaf fish should be much better. To make them light the leaf palometer.
None of them will be better because none of them.
It's still got flame.
It still got flame, eh? And that is the most dangerous one because the fish you not see it. And probably they will just dash it over there and the fish will still light up. Right? Eventually that will light up something else.
Well, I need to know.
There's a possibility
that is the most dangerous one because a lighter or a match you have to strike it. But the fish, that one is light up already, and then when they finish, you just dash it there, you know.
So those things are dangerous.
Nothing with fire is safe for no.
So should we say if you want your kids to enjoy the leaf palometer, have them under strict adult supervision?
That's right.
Bust it for them if possible.
That is the best recommendation there.
Because they only want to get the joy of pow.
Yeah.
You know.
The lagan.
Bust it for them, right? No, leave them. Which. Yeah, you kind of, certain things I've learned here today, I have to admit, because I am not a 100% safety guru, but I do try to practice these safety tips. For example, go back quickly to the gas tank. Whenever I'm not cooking, or before I go to sleep at night, I always out my gas tank. But believe me, by admission, my own admission, I am one of them who loves to put on the stove and then
myself
strike it.
Match.
And sometimes the match one, try the next one, two. That's
so, and then the gas the blow.
Yeah.
So now I know now that I can't practice this thing halfway. I have to practice it all the way. Well, I challenge you if I go to my house anytime.
They don't do the right thing.
My stove clean, you don't got no oil pan because while I fry something, I wipe it at the same time as I hate seats, so I always got my lid damn cloth like I shine a car. You know? But
let's always think ahead of dangers that will happen.
Exactly.
Right? Let's always be prepared.
You know?
If we're gonna cook, at least have the covers close to it, or a towel, a damp cloth towel. If you catch fire, you know that you have it
because
right there.
You know when the fire pan like catch fire, people run. Let's take this call. Hello. Ele de pas sick leave.
Okay. Because I was Spanish speaking, listeners will start to scream at you soon.
I know, pero si comienza a llorar, yo voy a tener que llorar también.
Bye, look out. Okay, man. Take care.
All right. Yeah.
And then one next recommendation we want to recommend to the whole public, right, is that in the event of a fire, before we try to out this fire, let's call the fire department directly to our phone number 302-2090, right? Yeah. This is very important. And in case of any fire, call directly to the fire department 302-2090. Why? Because we have the habit to dial 911. Right, this 911 go to Belize City, then Belize City transfer the call to Oranjewak Police, then Oranjewak Police call us. You know how many times? Yes, and then it depends on the location and traffic and stuff like that. It takes long for reach at the fire scene, right? So we recommend the public that in case of a fire, call 302-2090. That is very important.
But let me just maybe you could take this back to your superiors, because to the back of the brochure they do have all the numbers listed from the fire department, but couldn't something be worked out with BTL to have all departments with the same number, just a different area code? Because I think police is 2022 all over the country. I'm starting we can find out that in a few, and all you have to do is put your 302, your 402, your 205, your 206. Because honestly, boss, if I see a fire at Ladyville, I might so used to 2090. When I dial, then I have to remember 3688. And a lot of numbers. Yeah. So I'm not saying that this not help, but I think it would be much better if we could get all the numbers, all the districts to have one number, just like 911, just like the police. So I could say an easy number like, okay, to me the easiest number here to remember when you think about fire would be 3222. In my view, that is Placencia fire station, right?
Yeah.
And that is way at the bottom of it. So ask me for a fire station number 3222. That are just 32 and 13. You know, when you talk about 353, 3688, you know. So just a new observation, maybe the fire chief of the country or even the ministry would like to look into that. So we have one number.
Well, indeed, we have a number. As you could see there on the top, they say call the fire department at 90 or 911, right? But the problem, this 90 is only for the smartphone. But this 90 goes to Bliss City, our headquarters, right? This is the problem. Okay.
By the time they call,
they have to call us.
Uno go man look here, house done gone.
That's
because fire
doesn't play that.
The fireman he come. Blaze up the know that burn way.
Yeah.
Eat well like a
Because
cancer.
fire only needs seconds to destroy your home.
So I would recommend that maybe at the next meeting you throw that on the table. I mean it's good, but like because if each district, if I could reach the fire department through if I had Belmopan, let's say I had Belmopan and
your vehicle is catching fire.
My vehicle catch fire, or there's an accident. Where you could call the fire department not only deal with them fire, they also trained to be rescuers. You know, in terms of hurricane accidents, and all of this. Sorry, so easier for me to know that there's one number assigned to the country, but all you have to do in the area that you are. So you know, some people very conscious, like you mentioned, officer. You have to be ahead of your game. Like, all right, I'm going to Cayo. I don't know that Cayo area code and be where the Cayo area code, San Ignacio, 804. So I don't know if I need the fire station at 804-2090. If I need the police at 804-2022. Things like this you need for just a part of your travel package. So just a recommendation, boss. You know,
yes, a very good one.
Is good because
we'll take it in consideration now and then.
Definitely.
And then one next thing, if we're going to travel, it's very important. Like for example, to get to a small extinguisher at least.
Yeah.
These extinguishers are very important, right?
Yeah. Let's take this card. Should I sit him on and show hello?
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Talking about fire prevention for the holidays. One of the things I would like to mention is that these decorations that are used on Christmas tree, people put certain decoration on Christmas tree that are flammable, and they load up the tree with a lot of all different light. That alone could heat up the decoration and gradually start melting the material, and it could cause a fire. One of the other things too, people bake ham, they bake turkey in their oven. These things release a lot of oil, and the amount of time a ham and turkey needs to cook, fire could begin in the oven with all that fat, which is also flammable. So I would advise people to be careful of how much decoration they put on Christmas tree and the quantity of light, because some of these lights are pop and it emit a lot of heat.
And you know, sir, one of the most important things in that area to speak about is to get a highly qualified, recommendable extension.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Because some people like putting any cheap extension and anything get hot and you have pop fire gun.
It's not only that, some of the lights people buy are the cheap lights.
Well, that's what the officer mentioned.
After an hour, the wire, the lights start getting hot. So that alone could cause a fire. We see some houses around town right now with probably over 1,000 lights already, and these are connected one to the other, to the other, to the other, to the other, and this could cause a fire circling the house itself.
I think that what should happen on a serious note, maybe it can't happen this year, but it's recommendation that could go back. I think these people with all of these lights, they should get a visit by the fire.
Yeah, like do an inspection during the time and check that everything is safe, you know?
Yeah.
That's a good idea, that one. Yeah, make sure
Thank you very much, Carla.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's a very good idea because you see, I know that we live in a space out properties. Your fire could cause the loss of my home. It might not even burn down, but the amount of smoke and heat will hit my wall. Next thing you know, it'll crack up and it'll crumble after that. So that's another. Boy, look here, we got 2 recommendations for the new year. The phone number and the inspection of these powerful
I see two buildings up to now that are light up like. And then
what's our Christmas tree?
Worse than that. And then we were not really sure with all of those lights connected probably to one outlet only or something, because that overheating, that's overloading the outlet.
Right. So that is another good recommendation. It might be too late it's never too late.
No, it's never.
But if you would get a green light on that to go ahead and inspect these heavily lighted house, or you just inform us, because on the other hand, you would be frightened to know that people would invite you to come to their house and say, check this for me if you're alright. And I'm pretty sure that this could be done by you and other fire officers in the department. So it's all about safety.
We could play safe, the number to call.
302-2090.
Write it down, stick it on a refrigerator or seat.
On your fridge, put it in your phone.
That too.
You see how I like put number in your phone? Give me a number. Well, I can give you this number, 302-2090.
Correct. Got it
for
close
the fire
by.
department.
For the fire department.
Chief, we want to wrap up on this end. We have the police department with us in the studio coming up next. So I would just like to give you this time to express your sincere wishes to all Orange Arcanians and the rest of the country for this Christmas.
Well, on behalf of the Orange Fire Department and the National Fire Service of Belize, we would like to wish a safety and warm Christmas to everybody, and that you all enjoy it safely with no kind of accident or nothing like that. Remember that we need to keep safe for this Christmas, right? And just remember the motto for this launching of this brochure: light up your neighborhood with Christmas cheer. Do not blaze it up with fire, right? Keep safe, everybody, and wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you very much, Mr. Medina, from the Orange Fire Department. You're welcome back anytime.
Yes,
we want to remind you that tomorrow's Christmas movie at Banquitas is at 6:30 p.m. A part of our town's Christmas celebration. It's a big up. It's a bring out the entire family. There will be seating sponsored by United in Christ. This is sponsored by United in Christ Evangelical Church. They want to give thanks to Mr. Vedlu Torres for helping them with the chairs. There will be lots of fun. God bless you. And this is coming to you from Pastor Antoinette Young and Pastor Tony. They always show movies at Easter, the park, but this time on Christmas, so the park is under renovation, so they will have it at the Banquitas House of Culture. And guess how much we go in? Just love. Free.
Miss Young at work.
Yes, definitely. So don't forget the movie is entitled a part of our, I don't know how you name, but this is a part of our celebration for the Christmas. I'm not sure if I'll be here. If I'll be here, I want to go. It's nice to sit down by the river and watch the movie and feel the coolness and the breeze. We're going to take a commercial break and we'll be back with the officers from the Orange Walk Police Department. The Sugar City Morning Show. We'll be right back.
Now you can take your Wi-Fi on the road. Take Facebook, email, Instagram, and more for just $2 a day. Get internet all day long, or pay $10 for a week or $30 for a month. And postpaid customers now get internet for a low $24.99 a month. And that's not all. Every Digicel internet plan you buy for the month of December, you could win $25,000. $25,000. Take your Wi-Fi on the road with Digicel.
Some of us are missing family this Christmas, wishing to share Christmas joy, entertain them, and open Christmas gifts. But look on the bright side. With Zetro Western Union, you get to send the perfect gift to your loved ones, because by sending the gift of cash, You get them exactly what they want, no matter how far away you are. And for every transaction you do at Zetro, get a chance to win $4,000. No gimmicks, no plane tickets. You decide what you do because at Zetro, Christmas is all about you. Zetro, we give you more. Drawing date January 9, 2015.
Open your Heineken bottle to open your city. With every purchase of the new limited edition Heineken City bottle, get a chance to win weekly prizes. That's not all. There's a chance to win a grand prize of a VIP Heineken trip for two to one of the cities. Just text the code under the crown to 7827 and get in the ultimate city experience. Get started. Discover your city and win an adventure. Heineken, open your world. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
The PUP has filed suit against the Barrow administration seeking to block government from spending any more of the Petro-Carib money.
We in the PUP have a responsibility to question and challenge the use of those funds.
And we, as the party leader said, we have a problem with that.
We are against the way you've been spending it money. We are against the way you've been spending it money.
Christmas cheer is coming up again, and that is funded through that fund. Will you all accept the money?
There's no legitimate expectation that we will be participating.
The PUP will participate in the Christmas Cheer program.
After all the bad mouthing, PUP detect $500,000 of Petro-Caribbean money. Typical PUP hypocrisy.
Share more this Christmas with the best deals in town. Starting December 3rd, get the LG Optimus, the Samsung Galaxy Core 2, or the Samsung Galaxy S3 Mini for just $79 down with any Digicel internet plan. The Samsung Ace 4 makes a great gift for only $299. Get these and other awesome devices by visiting any BTL office countrywide. Sign up for any Digicel internet plan to get even better deals. Make it a Digicel Christmas this year.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. I want to remind you that we're broadcasting and transmitting live from Orange Walk Town, San Lorenzo Road, right in front of the IT Vet compound. Just look for the White House and knock the door and Uncle Sam will answer. And it brings good news to you all. I want to remind you that you can view us live on YouTube. If you just go to YouTube and type in Sugar City Morning Show, you can view us live. For those who are abroad and away and even in Belize and don't have a time to stay home and watch, you can watch us on your phones. I want to welcome these gentlemen from the Orange Walk Police Department. Mr. Selvin Tillett.
That's right. Selvin Tillett, Assistant Superintendent of Police, presently second in charge of Orange Walk Police.
Imer Vasquez, Police Constable, number 1089, working under community policing and attached here to the Orange Walk Police Formation.
Okay.
Welcome, Mr. Vasquez.
Welcome, gentlemen, and it's always a pleasure to have the police department on the Sugar City Morning Show to talk to us a little bit about this Christmas season. We want to cover certain areas and before they leave in terms of what's the police department doing to ensure safety here in Orange Walk for this Christmas season.
Well, as per normal, whenever there's Christmas, we police officers don't have Christmas in December. We have to work for you people, for the safety of you people, to have fun and enjoy yourself with your family. And police has started an anti-crime campaign with extra patrols since the 15th of November, and we're going to run up all the way to up to or after the 15th of this January next year.
Okay. So when you talk about what is implemented in this season, so we could say, well, we feel safer.
We have more mobiles, patrol, motorcycle patrol, foot patrol, checkpoints. So we see police, we do a normal 8 hours or 9 hours, and thereafter we push another amount of hours extra.
Okay. Officer?
Well, like how the superintendents have said, no, we also have bicycle patrols. And one of the things right now here at the Orange Walk, we also have some special constables working on a daily business visits, whereby you see most of them special constables by the park, all around that area there, up to Shell One Stop. Right, so if you have something to report or you feel somebody is around your areas, don't feel afraid, right? Talk to the special constables, greet them, talk to any police officer, feel free to go along, right, and talk to them.
Okay. We know that the Christmas season is out. I have to say that the police department seems to have things pretty much under control when it comes to Orange Walk. But you're going out to shop. You know, you have money, you're excited, you get a chance to spend your little savings or your little loan for the Christmas. You feel good, you broke the piggy bank. What advice would you give to people in terms of being out there and doing their shopping?
Well, as I just rightly said, Christmas is once a year. It's mostly the children that look forward to it. We adults are want to earn the money, and they spend it for us.
Yeah.
What we advise people is, ladies and gentlemen, be careful. Don't be taking all the money anywhere in front of anybody. Don't leave valuables, don't leave firearms unattended in vehicles. Always know your surrounding. All right. Don't go if you can't. Don't go out and buy shopping on your own. A partner or two. All right.
Then again, I guess when you talk about leaving firearms attended, I can always remember Sam whenever I learned this in the States. Whenever we go to downtown, and we're gonna do a little shopping, or even to do anything. But you know, we leave in the car. You have your iPad. My brother would always say, "Boy, put that thing under the seat." You know, or if you have an extra cell phone, put it under the seat, or anything of value, no? Especially a firearm.
Right, yeah.
Some people would have leave their firearm in the middle of the vehicle and they feel it because the vehicle tint, they can't see it, you know? The next thing you know, you come back and broke in your vehicle and gone with it, that's another problem. So that is very important. While some of you might just run out and left your phone because you don't want to carry it, put it in the glove compartment, put it under the seat, hide it. Or even your bag. Some people would have left a nice looking bag in the car will look like you're having some values, and when you find out nothing them in the bag when you don't damage your vehicle.
But secure your vehicle first of all. Leave it secure, lock it.
After we got people who complain sometimes that they call the police take one wife, reach a crime scene, which is in town, right? No, I don't think we'll have that for this season. No?
What we are trying to do, as I said, boost up police presence with mobile, foot, bicycle. We must try to understand sometimes that maybe you call, your report seems urgent, but sometimes we deal with 1 or 2 other reports at the same time. Police can't be at the same place, same time, right? Same place. But we're doing our best to respond as quick as possible.
You know, we have always focused in town a lot. And during this Christmas season, we will have incidents in the villages. Are you prepared for that with a response?
We have teams patrol. We have our NAR composite. We have our QRT that also do patrols within the villages. And so most of these villages, along with the village police, have special constables that do patrols.
Okay. And the next thing, there are some gentlemen going around riding on bicycles, right? But they target females only that are carrying expensive cell phones. They usually come from behind you. Grab that and keep moving forward. Have you guys ever encountered any of them as yet?
Well, one of the things that we are seeing right now is that most of the youths, especially, right, they pay more attention to their cell phone, right? Most of them are right there on the cell phone
Walking on the
without
street.
watching their back, right? And that is why these things are happening. Also, one of the things that we are seeing is that most of them are exposing their valuables, jewelries, right? And you're on your phone, you must be careful. Watch your surrounding. Always be with somebody, right? So when it comes to this youths there, yes, we have motorcycle patrols, and
Well, I
one
saw
of,
that, yeah, that's
one,
good.
one of the things that we request from the people is that when things like this are happening or suspicious persons are behind you, around your area, you directly or immediately call to the police station, right? Dial 911 and you will have the response of the police immediately.
That 911 number is direct to the police station, or it goes around?
What we have at this moment, we have a little dilemma, a little problem with our 911 when it comes to using digital.
Okay.
It goes to San Pedro.
Hey.
I don't know why. I'm trying to solve that out in detail. But if you have smart, it goes straight to our police station.
Perfect.
All right. Our station number is 322-2022. That's straight to the police, direct number.
322-2022.
Yes, I know that by heart.
Stick that by your fridge to put in your phone like what the Lord said.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it by heart too.
Once I see something when I look to normal, I call the police.
We welcome that. All right.
I don't care who
Because
wants to say what they got
we
to say.
need the people out there to help us, be our eyes and ears out there. The police cannot be there. We respond.
Good.
We're trying to be proactive, but many times we are not at the spot. If you see anybody or any activity suspicious, call the police. We do our best to respond as quick as possible. All right.
Okay. It's all good and everything. We know that the police department is on top of the game, and I guess with the increase of the fleets that you have had over the last couple of months, how has that assisted in terms of combating crime in Orange Job?
That has helped us greatly because these vehicles are in shape.
Okay, good.
All right. We try to keep good maintenance of them, and at any given time, we have always a vehicle or two at the station to respond.
Okay. Well, that is very good. What can we expect more from community policing this year for the season?
Well, we are seeing that when it comes to the community policing, right, we dedicate more on business visits,
Okay.
right, because this school time is over. Whereby community policing, we work along with the schools, right. We also have a neighborhood watch program, right. We have some at Pasadita area, we have at San Jose,
I see some big signs in
Yes,
some
at Pasadita we just last month, right, along with Mr. Mande, we put 4 signs. We put up 4 signs, right, and it says if you don't report to the police, I will do, right. And when it comes to the neighborhood watch, it is a very good program because not every time you will be at home, but then when you come out of your house, you know that your neighborhood will be there for you, right, which is a nice program, right. So I encourage the people out there that this year is not gone, but it is almost gone, and coming next year, if you are interested in forming yourself a neighborhood watch, then community policing is the right unit
To be
to
safer for
do
your
that.
family.
Yes.
Once you neighborhood watch, because your neighbors will all be taking care of your property, your values.
True.
So the more the community is involved, the better for us, the better for the town, the better for everybody. All right.
Mr. Tillich, we move around at night time, especially in the evening, and we will see some police officers doing security at some grocery stores. For saying that plain English and Creole, most of the Chinese. Is this a special program or are they on their own time? How does it work?
What happens is this situation, these police are our-duty police officers. They are working special duty, working extra. They're being paid by those business places to provide security for them.
Okay.
And you know, this is time, season.
It's good
so
too.
they get assistance and police make the extra money.
Of course, I agree with
we
you.
welcome that.
Okay.
Alright?
At the same time, it's spread out, you know?
Yes, man. So we have
key
more
points.
eyes and ears out on the streets.
What advice would you give to some business who have serious cash flow coming in and out on a daily basis with the staff, that at any given time, if bad man show up there, they set with a nice change, you know? And most of these people, to my knowledge, or to how I feel, let's just meet that they feel safe because they have a camera system. But once bad man reach it, the camera can't see him.
The thing is, with this camera, most, if not all, are of poor quality. When you try to get the image, you cannot recover. You cannot identify the image, the quality of the camera is poor. So, if you know you want to deposit a large amount of money, feel free to call the police. We will assist you. Yes, man.
So the people need to upgrade the camera.
Let's take this call. Sugar City Morning Show, hello.
Good morning again.
Morning.
I work with the neighborhood watch in the Pasadena area.
Okay.
There was a and I just want to bring this to Mr. Tilly. There was a disturbance, a domestic disturbance around my area, and I called the police station here in Orange Walk for 15 minutes, and the line was busy. I called 991, San Pedro answer. I explained to them what was happening. The policeman was very rude, told me that he is in San Pedro. I must try to do something by myself. I told him I can't do that. That's why I'm calling 991, because the police station here in Orange Walk is not responding.
Yes,
He was very arrogant, and he said, well, I can't do nothing about it, and he hung up the phone. I then text Mr. Tilly, and Mr. Tilly responded saying, sorry, he can't be here because he was on a course in Belmont Pond. That was not good, because somebody could have gotten hurt in that domestic dispute, because the tank canal was flying through the window from upstairs.
What?
And nobody responded, nobody replied to my call. I called Mr. Mandy Valdez, explained to him what was happening. He also tried to get through to the police station here in Orange Walk, and still he couldn't get through. One of the other things too, I know the police are an important thing in society, but they need to show a little bit more discipline. Around this China area, around the Pasadena area, in uniform, they intoxicate themselves. They can't protect themselves, they can't protect the public while drinking heavily in uniform. That is very disrespectful to the public and to themselves. I spoke to one of them the other day. He told me, "Because shut up, or else you arrest me." I told him, "You are breaking the law yourself, and you're supposed to be upholding the law."
Right.
So I think something needs to be done about these policemen who like to go and get themselves drunk in uniform by these Chinese and probably they pay for it. Thank you.
Point taken.
When it comes to this caller, if I'm not mistaken, he has texted me or called me more on occasion, and I always respond.
Okay.
He can vouch that I try my best to always respond. When it comes to police officers drinking in uniform, Anna and myself, we totally against that, and we deal with policemen harsh when it comes to those things. So if you see anyone, feel free to call. You know, you got my number, and people can say this. Once you call me, I'll try my best to assist. Almost 99% of the time, I will make sure something happens.
Okay.
All right.
This is what I just said about